All right, let's jump right in. This week is just packed with AI news that could seriously change everything. I'm talking about your health, the gadgets you use every single day. So let's get to it. And, that's not just hype. Seriously, the stuff we're going to look at today, these aren't just like minor updates. We're talking about tools that are aiming to completely change the game for how you live, how you work, and even how you think about your own body.
Okay, so first up, and this one is big, we're seeing this massive revolution in personal healthcare. AI is breaking out of the lab and landing right in our laps, helping us manage our own health. And trust me, the implications here are just huge.
So check this out. OpenAI just dropped ChatGPT Health. And no, this isn't just another chatbot that can look up medical terms. This is a completely private, dedicated space where you can plug in your actual medical records, your Apple Health data, even your MyFitnessPal, and get health advice that's actually tailored to you.
And when you look at how it works, it's designed to be super simple. You just sync up your records and boom, it gives you this clean summary of your top health priorities. It takes all that confusing jargon from lab results and doctor's notes and turns it into something you can actually understand and do something about. And you might be thinking, is anyone really asking for this? Well, get this. OpenAI says more than 40 million people are already using ChatGPT for health questions every single day. So this isn't some new thing. It's them making what's already happening way more secure, way more private, and a whole lot more powerful. But okay, it's not all just happening on your phone. This is where it gets really wild. Utah just became the first state in the US to let an AI system, get this, autonomously approve prescription refills for chronic conditions. We're talking about a real medical decision being made by an AI, with no human needing to sign off. That's a huge step.
So you see what's happening, right? It's like this two-sided attack. On one side, you've got these personal AIs like ChatGPT Health, helping you understand your own body. And on the other, you have these powerful behind-the-scenes AIs, like the one in Utah, just automating the routine stuff and making the whole healthcare system run smoother.
And if you thought that was impressive, hold on. Researchers at Stanford have an AI that can predict more than 130 diseases. We're talking things like dementia, heart attacks, stroke, all from the data from just one night of your sleep. One night. And the accuracy is insane. 84% accurate for predicting mortality risk. And the craziest part, it can spot these things years, literally years before a doctor would ever be able to diagnose them.
Okay, so with all this mind-blowing stuff happening in health, you'd think the business of AI would just be a straight line up, right? Well, it's a little more complicated. There's this really interesting split between the huge hype and, well, what's actually happening on the ground.
So on the hype side, you've got people like Elon Musk saying AGI, that's AI smarter than all humans combined, could be here as early as 2026. And the money is flowing like crazy. Anthropic is reportedly trying to raise cash at a valuation of $350 billion. It's astronomical. But then you have the reality side. The head of product at Dell basically came out and said, you know what? Consumers don't actually care about AI features in their PCs. They had to completely change their sales pitch back to the basics, battery life and performance.
So that begs a question, right? If people aren't rushing out to buy AI PCs, then what's the next big thing for AI hardware? Well, the answer might be something you can actually wear, something that brings AI into your world in a much more direct way.
Meet the Luci Pin. It's this tiny little wearable gadget, and its job is to basically record your whole day. Imagine having a personal cameraman following you around, but instead of a person, it's a tiny pin with a super smart AI brain inside.
Okay, and this is where it gets really cool. It's not just recording video. The AI is watching and understanding everything in real time, so you can literally search your life. You could ask it, hey, what was the name of that book my friend recommended yesterday? Or show me the part of the meeting where we talked about the budget. It's like having a perfect, searchable memory that lives outside your head.
And of course, it's not just the little startups playing in this space. The big guys are all over it too. Lenovo just announced something called Qira. It's an AI assistant built right into the operating system that follows you from your computer to your phone and back again. The goal is to create this personal ambient intelligence that's just always there, helping you out. All right, let's switch gears to the practical stuff, the fun part. I've got a few brand new tools that just launched that you can go try out, like right now, and they could totally change your workflow. First one is called Komos. If you do anything repetitive on the internet, like data entry, filling out the same forms over and over, this is an absolute game changer. You just do the task once, record your screen, and it turns that into an automation you can run thousands of times.
So simple.
Next up, a tool called DaySed. You know how boring and static online surveys are? Well, this completely flips that on its head. It's a conversational AI that actually asks follow-up questions to get deeper answers, and then it summarizes all the big ideas for you instantly.
And last but not least, Mind Map Wizard. Are you tired of staring at a massive PDF or a super long article trying to figure out what's important? Just feed it the link or the file, and boom, it spits out a visual mind map so you can see the whole picture in seconds. No more dense reading.
Okay, so let's take a step back. We've talked about health, business, hardware, new tools. What's the big picture here? What's the thread connecting all of this week's news?
You know, I saw this quote from the CEO of Robinhood that I think just nails it. He said, "Where the internet gave people worldwide reach, AI gives them a world-class staff." Think about that. That's really the core idea here, isn't it? It's not about replacement, it's about empowerment. It's like giving every single person their own super capable team.
And that really brings us to the big final question for today. We've just seen AI become our doctor, our administrative assistant, even our memory. So as these tools get woven deeper and deeper into the fabric of our lives, what does that actually mean for us? For what it means to be human?